Hello everyone and welcome back to Box Gaming Solo Career Series with F1 2013. I am of course Justin, aka Fake Ghost Pirate, and today we're going to be racing at the Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas for the United States Grand Prix. This is of course my home race. If you haven't figured out by now, I am American, and so I'm very much looking forward to this. We're going to start with the contract offers and emails. And we have a contract from Lotus. So right now, yep, I have to get back to them by Sao Paulo. So yeah, it looks like I'm going to need to make a decision next race. Let's see. Yeah, this does not appear to have any sort of deadline on it, on the Sauber renewal. So I don't think I need to be worried about accepting that or not. And Caterham's given me until Sao Paulo, and so has Marussia. So after this race, I am going to be making a decision about what team I'm going to be racing for next year. Unfortunately, everyone's opinion is pretty different. I can't really say that there's any clear-cut winner right now based on the responses from people. So again, I ask you guys in the comment, leave a comment below and let me know what team you'd like me to drive for Season 2. And I will take all of those into consideration. Let's go ahead and jump to the emails now. 6th win of the season. Of course, I won in Abu Dhabi. Some of you may not have finished that video because of the audio problems, and I don't blame you. It was pretty annoying. I've since taken care of it. I did further testing with the 7.1 surround sound recording, and it didn't go as well as I'd like. So I am gonna stick with the way that I've been recording all along, which is just with the stereo audio. We're just gonna stick with that for now. Race results data. I did have the fastest lap time. I was a 100th of a second off a pole position though, so very close to getting fastest lap, pole position, and the race win. That would have been nice. Completely destroying my teammate now. It's not even close for any category at this point. And Force India have withdrawn their offer. No big deal. And Williams as well withdrew their offer. I didn't know I had an offer from either of those teams, to be honest. But I'm not sure I would have gone to either of those teams, so that's okay. No big deal. Alright, so it looks like it's going to rain for practice. It's going to rain for qualifying, and then it says partly cloudy for Sunday. So no R&D though, so just going to do a little bit of wet weather practice. Go ahead, jump in. Just going to do a few laps in the wet in the practice, just to get used to it, especially since qualifying is looking like it's going to be wet as well. And I'll probably use a scrub set of tires for Q1 and then a brand new set for Q2 and Q3. I think it's the wet tires. I only get 3 sets, so hopefully it's not full wet conditions for practice and the 3 qualifying sessions. Oh, looks like it is dry at the moment. Good. Yep. Okay, so I want to go ahead and jump out there, get some dry weather testing in there.
All eyes are on us this week.
And
a little bit extra from you.
I'm going to take this down a smidge. I'm going to do 3-2 on the wings, 5149 high standard, 1111, 1111, and we're going to do the gears like I normally do. And I am going to be putting in a new engine. Nope, I don't want to do that yet. Got to remember to do it. And I don't think tire wear is going to be an issue. It is the medium and the hard compound tires, so I am expecting this to be a one-stop comfortably, even without using a tire wear setup, or tire saving setup. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump out, do a few laps, and then we'll continue on to quality. Oh, starts you a little bit earlier on the lap this game versus the last one. This is my first time driving this track in this game, in a modern car. Oh, big cut there. Start finish line is in the right place this year. I braked pretty gently for that. I could have easily gotten it slowed down in time, but I was worried that I was braking too early. Oh. Not a great section through there. And I wasn't really sure where to turn in there. Braked a little bit later for that. Braked very late for that one. Got away with it, actually. I figured that the braking point was not at the 150 meter ward like it was last year. Oh, not a great Sector 3 at all. Nope. That was a third gear corner. There we go, braked later and got it stopped earlier. Oop, corner cut. That's more along the lines of what I'm looking for though. Oh. Nope, corner cut. Oh, braked a little bit too late that time. I think my gearing is set just about right though, just barely hitting the limiter with DRS and KERS. And I just cannot catch that apex. Feels different from last year. Probably more accurate. Oh, and again, I missed my apex there, but I didn't run quite as wide that time.
Looking at the radar, it looks like we might have light rain in about 15 minutes.
Rain in 15 minutes. Took a much later apex that time. I don't think that was faster though. Oh, and again I cut that corner. It took that corner much better though. And I'm being held up by this Toro Rosso now. As I very rudely cut him off. Oh, turned in way too early for that. Gonna brake earlier for that one. Not a great line, but at least I hit the apex this time. There we go. That was better.
You're fastest in this session so far.
There we go. That's a big improvement. 1.2 seconds faster. Oh, and then I locked both fronts. Alright, well that was 3 laps. I'm gonna go ahead and return to the garage, swap out that engine, and head out to quality.
Important weekend for the team, so expectations are running high.
Sure is. Even more important race for me.
P1, great job. We don't know what fuel loads.
Looking good. Yep, don't know the fuel loads, of course. Alright. It looks like it's inters for Q1, which is good because I got 4 sets of those, I believe.
Tires are your best bet in the current
Yep, 4 sets of inters, 3 sets of wets. Just gotta set the fuel. And my low downforce setup might hurt me in qualifying, but it will help me during the race. So I'm not expecting pole position, but I am expecting to be very strong down that long straightaway during the race. Excuse me. I'll back off because clearly Valtteri up ahead is not going to let me by. And wide. A little bit of curves before crossing the line. Not a ton. Missed my apex a little bit. A little wide too. Trouble getting on the power. Pretty good laps so far besides the first couple of corners. Or the first corner really, just the first corner. Use all my curves of course. And I can hear my car dragging on the ground.
Run out of fuel. Pit within 2 laps.
Oh wow. Less than a tenth behind DiResta, but I'm 7/10 up on Bottas, so I think that might be a good time. Really depends on if this rain is going to get worse or better. I can leave it on Rich because I'm going to teleport back to the garage. Oops. Alright, so I'm in second.
Most of the cars are out.
Yeah, but Vandergaard's in 7th, so clearly this is about to get shooken up quite a bit. Yep, almost 2 seconds down on Alonso, but this looks like this might be a good enough time. Yep, Chilton picked Bianchi, Vandergaard, Maldonado, and Verne, and I am 2 seconds up on Jean-Eric Verne, so unless something radical happens with the weather, it looks like I'm going to be safely through to Q2 on a single run with a single set of tires. Always nice.
Good work. We're through to the next session.
So that's me in 9th and my teammate in 11th, not far off, only 2 tenths behind me. So it's looking good for us getting into Q3 at least, or at least me. And it looks like it's going to be dry tires. That is interesting. Alright, well good thing I did some dry weather practice. Let's go ahead and do the fuel, and we're just going to jump right out there on the options. Just do a lap. And it looks like it's still threatening to rain. Now I'm going to back right off because I got Ricciardo ahead and another car in front of him as well. Gonna wait for this car behind me. There he is. Turned in too early. Late on the DRS, not a great start to the lap. Hamilton gets out of the way nicely.
The fuel light has come on. Looks like we're close to using the load. Pit in within 2 laps.
Oh no. Oh, that was a big cut. And definitely not the fastest way around there either. So I am half a second off of Massa, but I am ahead of Rosberg, so let's see what this does for us. Probably going to drop a few places just from teleporting. Yep, and I'm already in 9th. So I'm going to go ahead and throw on another set of boots and head right back out there. I don't feel comfortable in 9th place at all. Definitely lots of room for improvement, and I got a nice clear track ahead of me and no one in the pits as well, so looking good. Still not very fast on the DRS, I keep forgetting about it. Oh gosh. Oh, and I got a corner cut warning. Go ahead, return to the garage, and I'm going to try and do another lap on the same set of tires. Still should be able to improve, even though they are a little bit more worn now. Alright, nice gap in front. Got some cars behind though. Got on the DRS nice and early that time. Purple through the first sector. Hopefully I can hang on to this advantage. Nope, not purple anymore, but I'm heavily up on my own time.
3 minutes to go.
A little bit wide. All right. That should be enough to get me through. Still wasn't a great lap, though. Lots of room for improvement. Looks like Hulkenberg's just going to barely get through by the skin of his teeth. Yep. So it looks like I didn't actually need to go out and burn that other set of tires, but like I said, I really did not feel safe in the position I was in at the time. Sorry, back. Had to turn my AC down so I don't get all sweaty at the end of the race. Well, I will get sweaty either way, but that way it'll help at least a little bit. All right. Q3, that's right, that's what we're doing. I thought it was the race for a second. Right, and I believe I just have the one set of tires. I sure do. So, one shot. That's all I got. Nice gap ahead, though, as the AI spins up my tires for me. Thanks a lot, AI. Actually, I'm going to take it easy through this and save the tires. Still keep them warm. Oops. Looks like the rest of the field is bunched up like usual. Was a great hairpin. That's a 38.8. I think it's a lot faster than anything else I've done. I haven't really been paying all that much attention, but I'm out of tires. So that's going to be it for me. Yeah, yep, looks like I'm already down in 6th. Behind Hamilton, unfortunately, and Rosberg, as Rosberg gets pole position. So that's not great. I really need to be beating Rosberg if I want to get third in the championship. I think. Was it third? Just as we calculated. That's interesting. So it looks like their goal for me was 6th, and that's exactly what I got. So not bad. I wonder if Jensen went on the primes. Wonder what button 5 is. It's the trigger. Nope, button was on options, so yeah, just not a great session for him. Let's go ahead and continue on to the race. 6th or above passed. Go ahead, skip that. Seen that guy sweeping the garage enough times now. Alright, let's see what the race strategy says. 14 laps, gonna do 6 on the options, 8 on the primes. Definitely want to stick with cautious, or do I? Can do quite a bit of fuel saving in sector 3. But yeah, no, I'm gonna stay with cautious. I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna go with cautious and I'm gonna fuel save in sector 3 to give myself as much rich mix as possible for the long DRS straight and the slightly shorter start-finish straight. So let's go ahead and head to the track. Get this road on the show. There's Rosberg on pole. He's my target. Him and Hamilton. 2 Mercedes are the one that I really need to beat them.
It's your home Grand Prix, but treat it like any other race. Don't take unnecessary risks.
And they want me to get a podium. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, I'm going to let them go by. Whoa! I didn't feel like I rightly earned that place at the start. So let them go by. No positions gained or lost. Use all my curves. That's 1 down, 4 to go. Oh, turned in way too early. And caught some oversteer. Not great. I need to be keeping up with these guys for this lap. Missed my apex. And again, gonna use all my curves. I'm definitely getting a little bit of slipstream here, but not as much as they're getting in front of me.
Fuel is looking really good. You managed that really well.
And nope, couldn't make that happen. dive up the inside of
Brilliant overtake.
Rosberg.
Now push.
DRS activated. Sticking nicely with Weber. And again, missing my apex there though. Need to brake a little bit earlier for that.
Excellent work. Try to keep this pace. This is what we need right now.
I think I'm gonna get DRS. And that's Weber done. Oh gosh.
To pit some.
Got DRS on Vettel. Hamilton's pulling away. Oh, lock the inside wheel. Oh, a little bit of cut. Oh gosh, turned in too early. I think I'm gonna take Vettel here. He won't have DRS.
We have some spare.
And bye-bye. That's P2.
For a few laps.
And now to see if I can close down Hamilton. It's gonna be a chore.
The gap to the car behind is less than a second. Be aware he may use DRS in an attempt to pass.
Oh no. I've carried way too much speed through there. Not way too much, but too much. Oh, another cut. Second to last lap on this stint. One more to go after this. There's the sparks. 4.8 to Hamilton, looking like he might be gone.
He's trying to close.
Yep, tires don't look too bad. And Hamilton does fastest lap of the race. Yeah, it's like as soon as I hit 185, just starts dragging. Oh gosh. His tires aren't feeling great. Oh no. Alright. Got plenty of fuel still. And it looks like Hamilton continued on, so I'm gonna do my outlap in rich for almost the entire thing. I'll go to standard for sector 3 instead of lean. 3.2 second pit stop.
There's some traffic at the pit exit. Watch out as you rejoin the track. You have no more scheduled pit stops, so look after your tyres.
And you can really see the rubbered in line on this track. You can see where everyone's going and braking and...
For the car ahead, so we're very happy. This is good.
No DRS. Wasn't expecting it though.
Vico is a couple of places up on you.
We're right around Grosjean's outside. His tires feel awesome compared to the last lap on the options. And I said I was going to do rich for this lap, and I totally didn't. Wow, Hamilton is gone. That's amazing. Ugh, bad line through there. 7.8 to Hamilton. .1 to Hamilton. That is fastest lap though. Four tenths faster than last lap. .3 to Hamilton. I think he's too far though. Alonso goes even faster. Not by much though, half a tenth. .9 to Hamilton. Oh, lock up. That's not going to help. Lots of gravel. Or marbles. That's exactly what I didn't need. Oh. Yeah, I made up a lot of time in the final sector there. Concentrating really hard now. Try to put in consistent, quick lap times. .38.9. No, Nico. Oh, Nico.
There's a gap.
Not a good third sector. It's a nice first corner. Yep, looking like Hamilton's gonna win this. It's the last lap. He's 6 seconds ahead. Oh, big cut. I can see Hamilton now, actually. Yep, there he is, way off in the distance. There he is again. that was a hard-fought race. I definitely did not have the pace to catch Hamilton, though. I mean, he was pretty much gone after the second or third lap. Once I was past Vettel, once I was actually in the second place, I mean, I think he was 4 seconds up the road. I was closing him down in the end there. Got it down to 5.3 after it was as high as almost 8 seconds. So he definitely used a lot of rich mix during his option stint. He also did 1 extra lap on the option stint, which is pretty surprising. So I did end up with fastest lap. Lewis Hamilton first, myself in second, Fernando Alonso in third, followed by Vettel in fourth, and Rosberg in fifth. So that means I'm going to get 8 more points than him. So it's not looking all that good now for the championship, I don't think. Of course, my teammate retired sometime after Paul di Resta did, apparently. And let's go ahead and see what this does for the championship. Yep. Lewis Hamilton has closed me down a little bit now. He closed me down by 7 points with his win here. So that means he's now 13 points behind me, and I have closed down Rosberg a little bit, though. I'm now 16 points behind him. So I need to outscore Rosberg by 16 points at least in Brazil, which means I need a first or second. I need first or second. Third's not even going to cut it. So I need first or second place in Brazil. And if I get first, then I just need him to get less than 9 points. So I need him to be lower than 6th, I believe, is what that means. And if I get second place in Brazil, I pretty much need him to finish 10th or lower. So it's not looking great for Brazil. I'm going to definitely need some luck in my hands if I want to get third place in the Drivers' Championship. Also, I definitely need a clean race to stay in front of Lewis Hamilton. He would have to outscore me by a pretty good amount, 13 points, in order to get past me, so it should be safe in that respect. And, of course, we are still in fourth for the Constructors' Championship, and as I said last time, we pretty much wrapped it up. This time, we have officially wrapped it up. We are now fourth in the Constructors' Championship. What that means is if you vote for me to go to Lotus or Mercedes next year, or sorry, not Mercedes, McLaren, if you vote for me to go to Lotus or McLaren, it would actually be a step down in speed. Not by much, but it would be a step down. Of course, the car does improve over the season, though, so I'm not entirely sure. You can use this information however you see fit. Make sure you guys cast your vote in the comments below for what team you would like to see me drive for in Season 2, if you even care. But right now, I'm not even sure. But I am going to be choosing who I will be driving for before the Brazilian Grand Prix. Or at least it should let me, because it said it expired at the Brazilian Grand Prix. So I should be able to select it ahead of time before the Brazilian Grand Prix and have no problems there. I'm planning, right now it's Saturday evening here in America at the moment. I'm going to pretty much encode this and upload this immediately, so it'll be nice and ready for you guys across the pond in the morning. And then I'm doing some stuff with Miko tomorrow. We're doing Boxcast Episode 3, so be on the lookout for that. Should be good. We're going to talk about the Indian Grand Prix. And I'm not sure if we've figured out the second topic just yet. We got a couple ideas on what the second topic might be, but we don't have anything written in stone just yet. So be on the lookout for that. Also, we're hoping to do a co-op race tomorrow as well, I believe. We're going to be trying to do that. So it should be a very busy day tomorrow, but I will be picking my solo career Season 2 team before the Brazilian Grand Prix, so definitely expect to see that at the latest by Monday evening at the absolute latest. So thanks for watching, everyone.